So we'll see how much the wind is a factor on this. Maybe because it's at my back, it won't bother the audio too much. So I just, in another tape, talked about how if this girl, Marissa here, who I've got the hots for, is actually being pursued by this really cool young man, I want to only support her in that and cheer her on, because that would be great for her, and especially since I'm going to be here only briefly. Way more appropriate. And I want to just let her know how hot she is, so that she would not be hesitant to let a great guy in her life. So that's pretty great. The other side of it is I'm just jealous as hell, just because I've had some pretty interesting fancies, and there's a nice energy between us. And she has twice said she's glad to go to the beach with me, and I've been holding it that she's lonely and hot, and, but she may not be. She may not be lonely, and she might have somebody else to take care of her needs. So, I didn't like that. And I had to recognize, oh shit, that feels like a sad thing to me, even as I want to embrace it. So the other thing that's so much like that, I've been watching the movie As Good As It Gets, where Jack Nicholson's one of my all-time favorite movies, where Jack Nicholson plays this incredibly uptight, neurotic, controlling guy who he lives to have his one meal a day with Helen Hunt as the waitress. And when somebody else was at his table, he just insults them until they leave the restaurant. Well, I have my table in the corner where I plug in my devices at the plug. And I just came back from playing with the 3-year-old and the dogs and walked in the restaurant, and they don't get a lot of business, but they've got a family eating there now, and they're dominating the plugs. They're using both plugs, and she's got her phone on my table. So I am kind of squeezed out of the restaurant right now, and fortunately I have a phenomenal battery pack that I just bought a couple days ago in Martinez, my big purchase of the day. And it is super powerful, and it's all I need for charging the headset. But there I am. I'm him. I've got that in me, that really neurotic, hump, what are they doing here? And of course I want to not in any way get in the way of them having a fabulous meal here and a good experience, and that they'll want to come back, because I love these people at the restaurant, and they don't get enough business. So I want to be super gracious, and also tell them to stay the fuck away from my plugs and get your damn phone off my table. Oh God, what a clown, huh? What a clown. Yeah, baby.